Hello, I'm Officer, and welcome to episode 4 of BlockHeads. Yes, hey guys, it's been about a week. No, actually 2 weeks, because I had released my skeleton farm last weekend. I didn't really have time to do a survival video, but I have been playing a lot. So I've been doing a lot of stuff on BlockHeads. This is the stonesmith house that I was working on. I've sort of got to finish now. I mean, it's a very basic house, but hey, it looks nice and casual. I went for that simple look. I think it looked good. Personally, that's just me. I really love this roof, or the ceiling, actually. The roof, not so hot, but hey, it'll work. I mean, I never was that great at building houses. I don't know what it is. Someone like Whitefire would be a better example of a house builder. He's so good at it. He knows exactly what to put into those touches. And yeah, a lot has been changing. I mean, this place is still growing at a very rapid rate. Just because Hex is crazy, it's like, I don't know what it is. It's like every time he gets on, he's extremely productive. He doesn't waste a minute, so I do. But yeah, this place has expanded all the way into a new farm area. Just kind of expanding us because, you know, if we're going to be planning to build a castle, then obviously we would want a big farm area to support all of the people that live in that castle. Let me grab the shulker box. I was doing a little bit of terraforming over here. Tried to do some cliff work, sort of like Hex was been doing, like, which is extremely big compared to my project. Yeah, I've done some cliff work up here around these households. But I've been really dumping my time into another project that's taken me forever, it seems. Let's go over and look at it. Actually, there's a couple of them I was wanting to show you. And here is a Nether project. Yep, tried to pull off a pun there. I don't think, you know, another Nether. You never mind. I think you get it. So, anyways, this is the storage for the Nether. Found this stuff really useful in Waystone Season 4. Always need a storage system in the Nether because all this netherrack. You never know when you're going to use it for scaffolding or anything else. But you know, of course, we've got some of the key locations like the stronghold. We've got original spawns. Some skeleton horses somehow got into this nether hub. I don't know where they are. They're around here somewhere. I seen them just a minute ago. And yeah, I mean, nothing too crazy at the moment. I've got a couple of other places I want to dig to. I know there's a bamboo forest relatively close, so I might want to get to that one. Let's go over to the ends because this is where I've been mainly working on this project. Yeah, okay, yeah, that didn't work. End portal is broke. I was gonna try to pull off oh yeah, that is broke. Yeah, something is totally wrong with the server at the moment. So yes, this is what I've been working on off camera. So I've done an Enderman farm a million times. So I've done something a little bit different. Yeah, rubber banding, pretty bad. And there goes Hex. He's gonna cut it off. Oh, it's just, oh. Good timing on that. 1.14 issues. Oh yeah, we're back online. Things are good to go. So I don't normally do Enderman farms on camera because, you know, they're done a million times, and I've done a couple in the past. But I thought to go ahead and do this one, and man, it is awesome. So I've got a totally different system set up for the Ender Pearls. This is where the Ender Pearls are stored. They're actually transported all the way back here. We're going to go out to the Enderman farm real quick, and we can see that the Pearl Daddy is looking pretty cozy. What can I say? Look at those Endermen stacking up. It's one-hit kills. That's super nice. I'm using my fist, not a sword. Strong waffle. What can I say? Actually, this is an older design. This was actually made by, I think, Doc M. It was heavily inspired by, but I've done a lot of tweaks to it. I made it a little bit wider because if Hex wanted to come over here and grind some tools up with me, then we both have an adequate amount of room. I can actually, oh no, I didn't want that to happen. No, I don't want to go into the transportation system, which I was just about to get to. So this makes use of a 3-way dispensing system. So those are observer clocks in the background. We're using pistons to push observers in front of each other, which initiate the dispenser and dump a bunch of pearls into this long transportation tunnel back to the spawn pad. Let's kill a few of these guys so we can actually witness this. That's why I took the slab out so we can see the pearls coming through. Very satisfying. A waterfall of XP as well. That's always good to see. I'm going to try to stay away from this if possible. So yeah, a lot of modern designs will make use of the lower subchunks for the spawning algorithm to exploit it. And I just wanted something comfortable, man. It's exactly what I want it to be. A very nice farm. It should do all the work for us. But I'll tell you one thing it won't do. It won't give us iron. So I have dug out a new tunnel to a new area right here. This is the main spawn portal, so this goes back to the BlockHeads island. This is an entirely new island for technical projects because I wouldn't want redstone always loading where we're building. I kind of like to keep those areas separate, so if we need to AFK for anything, we could just jump through this portal and do that. So we're working in this area today to try to come up with a iron farm design. I've got a little test worlds in the background. We're going to take a look at how some of these new mechanics work in 1.14. Thankfully, it's not too hard now. A lot of people have gotten to figure it out. I might be a little bit delirious. I turn off my AC because my microphone picks it up, so just kind of bear with me if I lose my train of thought here. It's rough, man. So, yeah, welcome to my ugly world. I just kind of threw this all up to see all the mechanics in real time instead of all the videos and research. And I kept it just in case we wanted to go through it, and here we are. So let's go through 14.3 mechanics. For iron golem spawning, it requires what's called the panic system to be initiated. So these two have to be within the line of sight of each other. This guy starts freaking out, and it tells the game, hey, we need more iron golems here because this villager is panicking, basically. So if we flick this lever, the zombie will meet his line of sight, and an iron golem should spawn relatively soon. So come on, Mr. Iron Golem, you know you want to. You know, yeah, there he is. He spawned right in there with him. Sometimes they'll do that. Glitchy spawning thing if you got glass there. And to reset the panic system, you've got to break this line of sight between the zombie and the villager, and he has to sleep or work to reset that panic cycle. Even if it's for a split second, then it will still occur, reset the system. So that's nice. A lot of people have been coming up with different mechanisms, like piston push on a certain timer that hits every allotted space for work, or, you know, a bunch of work or sleep, depending on the time of day. But thankfully, there's a much easier method that had just recently came out that Techman88 had discovered by water bobbing and a carpet to break the line of sight consistently, but be close enough to the workstations and bed to reset the panic cycle as he's doing that. As I had said, it only takes a split second, a very quick method, and you have a bunch of iron golems spawning. So that is active 24/7 rather than depending on the timer that pushes the zombie up. So it's a much more viable solution. This is Il Mango setup, I think, and methods to come up with the workbench and all that stuff. But I don't know. I think like the other method much more. So if you were to have the workstations, let's say right here to surround them, and then you had the water bobbing mechanic and a carpet right here. So let's try that. Let's see if we can put that together. So when it comes to panic resetting, this is probably the most viable design that we have now, thanks to Techman88, as I had said earlier. This is awesome because it's continuously resetting the panic system without redstone or anything going on in the background. Just a nice vanilla mechanic. So we've got this carpet breaking the line of sight of a zombie somewhere out here. Just continuously keeps breaking it from the water bobbing. And they can access all of their stuff. So their workstations are a block away from them. They can pathfind to it, and the beds as well. So neat little setup. This is probably what I'm going to be using. I don't think I'd do a big circuit timer or anything like that. Well, we could just throw some villagers in there, a couple of slabs, and a carpet piece. So let's head over back to BlockHeads and see if we can get this thing started. Early Christmas. Got me a couple of villagers. Very nice of Mr. Hex to bring those over. And I guess we're going to breed them from here, and then I'm just going to lift them up into the farm. And I do apologize if you can hear my AC in the background. It is blazing hot outside, and I didn't really want to suffer through the heat as I record. Wanted to be rather comfortable. So this is the farm. Nothing special to it, really. It's just a small spawning pad and the pocket. So we had went over this. Let's fly up here and look at the pad itself. It's actually very small. I mean, look how small that is. And all the iron golems will spawn onto this. They will fall to their deaths. Well, not necessarily fall to their deaths. They'll fall into a kill chamber that has like a lava setup, and that will drop the iron for us, because iron golems have a ridiculous amount of health. Oh no, I didn't know I could slip through there. So each of those will hold 3 villagers, these pockets, and I think each pocket will produce up to 200 to 500 iron per hour. That's insane. Like, iron farms have evolved. Oh man, that's gonna be fun. So now we're at the waiting game. Let me put a bed down right there. We need 6 villagers. We currently have 4, it looks like. Oh man, this is getting a little crazy in here. Let's get out of here, X. This is scared me. He's got inner pearls. Oh no, he just left an Endermite for me. No, 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 no. Ah, that just about turned sour. Just about there. We've got 2 grown villagers and 2 other grown ones. So that's 4. We only need 2 more. And we've got 2 baby villagers running around being stupid. So it is all ready. We just got to lift them up here. Build this really janky system that I'm kind of afraid of using. The more I look at it, I probably need to build this wall up just a little bit more so we don't have to worry about villagers getting out. This should be fine. So I've got a 3-way system here. We've got a system that goes into this one and one that streams into this one. I'll just switch them over when we get 3 in that pocket. And then in the center column, I've got a zombie chamber ready. So when he falls into this cauldron, the trapdoor right there, and he will be stuck. And he'll continuously make them panic. Oh, it's going to be amazing. I've been leaving Hex with the tough work. Poor fella. He's been trying to put them. Yeah, they both go. They just both went. Okay, I think. Yes, there's 1. There's 2. So these guys are going to be going into the water stream, going here into the pocket. There should have been 1 in there. What? Okay, I'm hoping that's disappearing. And oh, they're in their beds. I feel really stupid now. I thought they were disappearing after all of that hard work. We've got the other pocket in as well, so the last thing to get is the zombie. I've got to do a switch on that, so I think the best way to do this is just to come in this way and dig that portion out. So let's try that out. Then we could rearrange the water the way it needs to be. We'll do a slab right there. There we go. That works. Well, hello there, good sirs. Don't mind me. Just removing all this netherrack so you'll be scared indefinitely. So I'm going to take these out. Got the column to take down, but as you can see, Hex is having a little bit of trouble controlling these guys because they're just falling out at a rapid rate. I love how Hex gets stuck with the hard jobs. Poor guy. Yeah, mission accomplished. What can I say? So anyways, yes, we are done with the iron farm. It is fully functional right now. There is only a couple of quirks with it. So there is a iron golem that will spawn right there, which is really bad for our rates because I guess if it's within the vicinity of the villagers, it will not spawn as many iron golems or if any. So the rates will drop significantly. But the good thing is we are getting quite a bit of iron just from this excursion. I've only been here for maybe, I'd say 30 minutes to 45 minutes, something like that. And we've got that many stacks of iron. We're doing pretty good. I mean, as you can see, they will spawn maybe 2 at a time. I think that's the way the cycle works. And I have a feeling that has something to do with it, that fence post. I don't know why. It's the only one sticking out. And the iron golem only spawns in this side. He will spawn inside of the slab. So I might have to put a full block there and then a slab on top of it, as weird as that is. But hey, we're getting iron. I cannot complain. That's pretty awesome. Good rates. Very small. Only 6 villagers and 1 zombie. And getting a lot of iron. Loving it. Just look at that. It's beautiful. So at a glance, this is the kill chamber. And I think it's built a little bit further back than what it needs to be. Thankfully, it just fell in there. So these guys are falling and they're going straight into the lava usually. Just straight into it, not flowing from the water. And they're landing on the side. So we're going to have to fix that pretty soon. But yeah, as you can see, they drop straight into the lava. And that's just, you know, expanding this or making it a little bit more condensed and then expanding it out frontwards. Now we do plan to expand the storage system at some point in the future, but for now this should suffice to get us started on some iron. Hey, it's doing pretty good. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh, shiny. Well, good news. I haven't been seeing any incorrect spawning, so that's good. Hopefully it stays that way. Got like a little AFK hut over here, you know, just kind of threw it together. And for some weird reason, I kind of like it. Is that strange? I mean, I know it's bland, there's nothing to it, but it's kind of a neat little thing. My little AFK house. So I'm gonna put all my stuff away. We're going to appreciate that iron dropping down for us. Oh, it's going to be great. We can do all kinds of big contraptions with it. But I think that's going to be about it for today's episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy watching. We'll see you next episode. Have a fantastic day. Whoa, it's a lot of fakes.